Lee, 3-0 defeat. We'll talk about the game in a minute, but you just kept the players out on the pitch and spoke to them. What was said?
The huddle needed to happen because, listen, they'll be very, very disappointed, and rightly so. But we've come up here after a lengthy layoff in first half. We put a game plan together. They were I can only picture their half-time team talk going in and thinking, how are we 1-0 up? We were absolutely relentless. But when you're relentless, Mike, all that hard work, if you don't score with it, then teams they'll stay in the game and they'll always find a way, hopefully, to maybe go 1-0 up, and that's what it was. Obviously, we've switched off from a set piece. The fellas ran off Oscar. He's planted it in the corner, and we've been done by two counter attacks. But listen, for 45 minutes, mate, we were magnificent, absolutely magnificent. I think I'd like to know how many penalty box entries we had and how many attempts. But again, at this moment in time, we're not scoring goals, and we've conceded 3 today. But it's no criticism of the boys. It was the same sort of experience as what we had up here last year. We played really, really well last year for pretty much 80 minutes and lost 3-0. Here, we've probably played well for 60 and we've lost 3-0. So, really disappointed. But the boys, what was said in there was, it's one game. It's going to take us. We might lose every game this week. We may go to Amwell. We may lose to Merthyr. We may lose next week to Hayes and Yedding. It's going to take time for us to get back on the bike. We've been absent for a long, long time. But I said in my team talk before the game today, I will not accept rustiness as an excuse for being beat. And we didn't look rusty today by any stretch of the imagination. We were absolutely relentless. So that's not a problem. It's just a case of getting back into the habitual ways of the way you defend, the way you play, taking your moments, making sure you're better in both boxes than the opposition, and you'll win games. I mean, at the minute, it looks like, I think that's our third or fourth game on the defeat that we haven't scored and we've lost. But the absence of that has been over a 7-8 week period. So we just need that scruffy 1-0 win, and hopefully that comes on Tuesday.
Does a Dylan double chance just before the break, does that sort of sum up the day?
Absolutely, game changer. Absolute game changer. If that goes in, I think we come out, Mike, with a different impetus, and I think we go on and win the game. That was the moment. Credit to them, listen, fair play to them. They done what we do to teams when we've got the lead. They were dogged, they defended for their lives, they put their bodies on the line, the keeper made some good stops. But they didn't outwork us and they didn't outfight us, and that's a key component to who we are. So the minute we stop, the minute we get outworked or outfought, then that's when we've got a problem. But at this moment in time, it'll take a good team to do that to us. They may outplay us, they may outscore us, but they won't outwork us and they won't outfight us.
You've talked about, obviously, the week ahead, Hanwell, Merthyr Thursday. It's just going to be relentless from here on in.
It is. Look, I'd like to think that the break in the weather is going to happen now, and we play that 4 games. But you know what? I want us to play those 3 games. That's left this week, because we need to get back on the bike. We need to get our legs going again. We need to get our thinking going again, our decision making, and being ruthless at the top end and being absolutely exceptional at the bottom end. So for us, I hope all those games go to plan in terms of getting on. But listen, as I've just said to you, we could lose all 4, including today. So, but we won't die. We will not die. We know what we need in-house in terms of wins to stay at this level, and we know we can get them, and we will get them. It's just a case of once you get that first win, it's like buses. The next one comes along pretty much immediately after. So again, listen, credit to Swindon Supermarine. They were disappointed last week, obviously conceding 2 goals in injury time. Today they've obviously got their 3 points against the team that's in and around them, but we've got to play them again. As I always say, any team that takes 3 points off you, you make sure you take them back off them the next time.
Thanks, Lee.
Cheers.